Hi, Squad Fitness. My name's Samantha Lang. First of all, I want to say thank you for reviewing my resume and for giving me the opportunity to send in my video submission here. So a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name's Samantha, but I go by Sam. On the non-fitness side, I'm a very outdoorsy person. I love hiking, trail running, exploring, the great area that we get to live in. I love my dog. His name's Wally. He goes on all my adventures with me. I'm definitely an animal lover. I really enjoy sports of all kinds. I was a collegiate track runner myself. I got to run for 3 of my 4 seasons before suffering a career-ending back injury, unfortunately. And I've been training now for about 4 years in a variety of different settings. So that kind of goes into our first question is, what am I great at? So I think the biggest thing for me, what I think is one of my biggest strengths that I bring to any team is my relationship building. So working one-on-one with clients, it's really, really important to make sure that we create those lasting, meaningful relationships with our clients. And for me, that's something that I feel is a great strength of mine, that I can keep my clients accountable. It makes them want to work harder for me, makes them want to, make sure they're doing their homework on their own, and really put in that extra effort and keep them going in fitness. Another thing that I believe I'm great at is working with people of all different fitness levels, different sports, injuries, different goals. When I started training, I was working more on the athlete side. It was very intensive. It was sport specific, season specific, athlete specific, injury specific. It was a lot of corrective exercise and functionality, and that's what I take now into training my general population clients. So it's really come full circle for me, is working with athletes and now bringing that into the general population side. But I think that's something that I'm really great at is looking at the person's individual need, how to fix their injuries, what their and what aligns with their goals, and how to continue to program that out and make sure that they're doing everything that they need to. So our third question was a story about going the extra mile, and I was actually pretty excited to share this one. So one of my clients, her name is Debbie. We started working together this past June, and Debbie is she's in a power wheelchair, and she's on a very fixed income. And when Debbie came into our club and signed up for her membership initially, she was interested in training but a little bit nervous, was feeling very unconfident with herself. Debbie had a knee injury, and then life happened and she ended up losing her job and just kind of spiraled and ended up gaining a severe amount of weight and was confined to her wheelchair. But Debbie is someone that knew what she needed to do and has the drive to do it, but her income is kind of what held her back. So we figured out kind of a payment plan for Debbie. She was ended up able to purchase about 8 sessions with me, which was a really big win for Debbie. And going above and beyond for her, I was able to kind of step up, and I did something that I wouldn't normally do. Is I actually ended up meeting her at her apartment and helping her set up and anchor some bands, and we got her a TRX strap of her own to anchor in her house so she could do some things at home before she felt really comfortable and confident in coming into the gym. We ended up getting Debbie up out of her wheelchair, strengthening her upper body especially to teach her how to get in and out of it efficiently. And by the end of our 8 sessions together, she was up to about 5 minutes walking on the treadmill, which she hadn't done in years. She was pulled out of depression, and she's working on getting her CDL driver's license again, which was a really big win. And Debbie unfortunately couldn't afford to continue training with me, but I helped her write some at-home programs, and she is finally at that area where she feels comfortable enough and confident in herself to come into the gym. And she comes in about 2 times a week on her own now, while still continuing at home. And she's lost she was losing weight before we started working together, but she's lost about 30 pounds now, and that's really exciting for me. And that's one of the things that it's very selflessly selfish is what I like to call it, is seeing those wins and knowing that I had a hand in helping that person and change their life. So in our question value to the squad, my education level is something that I feel is sets me apart and that I can, really help out Squad Fitness with is I do have my degree in exercise science. My minor is in athletic coaching, and I have a lot of psychology classes that I stupidly didn't declare as a minor when I was in college, but I have a lot of psychology experience behind me as well. And that's something that I feel a lot of trainers don't necessarily have, though they, may be really, really wonderful trainers, but I got an incredible quality education that was very well-rounded from where I went, and that's something that, obviously helps the clients, but I think is something that can really help the team as well. Another thing that I think would bring value to Squad is my ability to work with a very diverse client base. So like I said before, I had started out training athletes. My youngest kiddo that I trained was 7 years old. My oldest client that I've trained is 86. So I've worked with everyone from all different ages, like I said, different fitness levels, different sports, different injuries, different goals. And I have a lot of education with corrective exercise and functionality, which I think a lot of people seem to be lacking, because correctives and functionality is kind of coming to the forefront of fitness now. And that's something that I've been doing and implement into my programming all of the time. And I think that's something that I can bring into Squad and help educate our team as well as educate the clients on that. And then kind of going back to something that I'm great at is those relationship building skills. That's definitely something that is of value to Squad and to any company, is making sure that the team is working cohesively, that the members feel great coming into our gym, and that we have the glue that keeps everybody working together. Working with people and being in management, the biggest thing for me is taking care of your people. If you take care of your people, they're going to take care of you. So having that great relationship with your team and with your members is essential, and that's something that I definitely bring to the table there. So last question, where can I grow? I'm always growing and learning, and that's my favorite part of fitness, is that there's always something new to learn. Everybody has a different training style. Everybody has different training techniques and what they hone in on, what they're really great at. And that's something that I love about fitness, is learning from other people, learning from peers, learning from higher ups, digging in and learning about, a specific injury, or what's the cause of, why this person's out of line, or what's the reason why this person isn't losing weight. And there's always something else that we can dig into and learn more about. And that's something that I love about fitness. As far as personal growth, and something that I strive to work on every day, being in a little bit of a management role at my job here at Anytime Fitness, is delegation. I'm definitely a get stuff done person. I like to get things done. I like to do it right. I'm a problem solver because I'm a people person, is I want to take other people's problems and fix them and help them and do everything on my own. But a lot of times that's not the most efficient way to run a business, is I need to learn and continue to learn, more about how to delegate, how to bring different people into our team to enhance other people's strengths and get other people to work together in the most efficient and effective way possible. So that's something that I continue to work on, is empowering my team and learning how to separate, delegate, give other people things to work on. When you give other people power, that makes them feel even more confident. That means they're going to work harder. That means that we can get them to move forward, grow in the business, and touch more lives. And there you go. I think that was all for the questions that we had. So again, I'll thank you for giving me the opportunity to send in my video submission, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.